Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzel in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio. Welcome to part 2, where we are playing with my zigzags that used to be strictly for making swipes. And I've always wanted to make a painting with just zigzags and see what was going to happen. And this is what's happening. I am using pre-mixed paints from squeeze bottles. I'm also using my Princeton Catalyst art tools. It occurs to me if I get good at this, I might be able to add stuff like stripes in between the layers. I'm making little pointed areas. Oh, maybe I better start my timer. Yep. Okay. Maybe I better finish filling in my colors before I get too intensely involved in fixing the old stuff, because it's usually pretty cool anyway. I definitely want something in here though, right now. Right there? No? What do I want? I want a different color pink. I'll take this purple if I can get it. It doesn't feel like I can get it. Nope, there's just Floetrol coming out of the tip of that. Not much else. What do I want? Yeah, I could do that. I don't know what it'll do. That's neon pink over magenta by Iridescent that I just made recently. And that's not hurting my feelings at all. I like it. And I like it so much I'm going to do it again. And even though I have been flattening things with a spatula, it occurs to me that that's not necessarily what I have to do. I like this, whether I want a different color down the middle of it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's change it up. It's not a very different color. And at some point in time, I guess I could just leave the marks like that. That would be kind of cool too, to play with. But for right now, we're just going to keep doing what we have been doing. And I've been talking about being able to utilize the squeeze bottle paint to cover the edges when I'm done, because it's solid and they're not mixed. Now, I like the flat front spatula for this, because in general I just seem to be able to pull it straight down into a point, but they're not very pointy points. But so long as they're zigzags, I'm all good with it. And I'm maintaining my pattern structure pretty well. And they're very pretty rainbow colors, which doesn't bother me a bit. I think that's got to go down this way. That's the first stripe I've mixed two colors. The other ones I put on top of each other. I want I want this color right there. And hopefully the GAC 800 will protect me from my inclination to add too many colors. I often loved what I saw and then just didn't allow myself to use it. So I can't wait to find out how this is going to dry. Truly. And I might have to spend a few minutes just tapping my spatula into places where I see void canvas, but I think it's working. I think my plan is sort of coming together. I can't be too perfectionist. We've talked about this in part 1. Perfectionism is not going to help me with this. Yes, I do get caught wanting to fix things, which may not be ready to be fixed yet. So I'm going to try and back off of that. And I'm liking all of that, and I think it's time for something dark over here, which for me would mean either the purple or the Prussian blue or the turquoise, and I think I want another little bit of white in between there. I'd like to try and push that white like I do with my other spatula processes. I'd like to push it right up into the other layer of paint without actually dragging that paint anywhere. And it is widening that white stripe out, and I do expect to put paint over that, so we may have some cells. but that's okay. It's sort of an exciting process, for me anyway. And it occurs to me, since I see what's happening with that pink as I accidentally get some of it in there, that it might be an actual nice event, whatever. Yeah, my days of being super articulate are over. My words are getting close to being used up. Ooh, look at that. I see a spot. Where's the color that I want to go in that spot? Is that the color? No? Maybe? I don't know. Good thing I got a lot of spatulas. It would be a little easy to get crazy doing this, I think. Go crazy, short trip. So, we're going to give the impression of a zigzag. It's just become an Impressionist painting. I'm kidding. But I like the randomness of dragging the spatula. I'm not lying, I do. I like it, I think it's cool. I don't seem to be able to remember to get all the paint off my spatulas in a timely manner, and I'm a little worried that that's going to be a problem. And I got to not do that right now. 12 minutes left, and I said I was going to put, oh yeah, I did, some Prussian blue over here, which when I combine it with the white ought to make some really neat cells. We'll see what happens in a second. All in fun. The Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas, they work as great little swipe tools. They really do. I like that, but I need some lighter purple at that end, and I think I'm going to fully utilize my neon purple from Folk Art. And I think I like the white combination with whatever I happen to smear into it. So I'm just going to do that again. I got some Prussian blue on there, and I kind of like to keep it. I wish I'd stop putting my paint in my way. I know, I'm not sure you can see everything, and I'm going to try and make sure you can. Just going to pull that right down over the end, because I like that effect. Yep, that's not hurting my feelings a bit. I like that a lot. And that's probably the precursor to things that will become in the future. But for right now, I've got that color on my spatula, and I want to put it on the end, even as variegated as it is, and hope to encourage it to flow over so I have a covered end. And I guess I can go right back in here again and steal some more. Yep, there's paint to steal, and I'm a thief. A paint thief. Ooh, I don't mind that blue going down in there. That was kind of cool. Neato. We like that. We like it so much we want to do other stuff. But maybe this is better saved for next time. And I'm not sure you can see everything I'm doing, so I'll give you a view of that now. I think I want to do that right over here. Maybe in a different way. Do I want to? Yeah, I do. How do I want to do that? Did I go the wrong way? Maybe I did. So I'm just going to use the paint that's on that spatula. in combination with whatever it encounters and not feel too bad about it. I really want some more of that yellow down here. I think it needs it. So it's not really swiped, but it's sort of swiped. And I'm not thrilled with that pink. But I think that that pink can have some help from something else. Yep, I think so. And overall, I'm having a pretty good time with this experiment. I like that. And I think I like that too, to a point anyway. Where is my... Oops. Oh well, it was supposed to go there anyway. I'm going to remember that we can swipe this stuff for next time. I'm thinking maybe some white in there. I'm beginning to have a really good time with this. And I'm going to do the black. Trying to keep it thin. Yes, I'm liking that. I'm liking it so much. I'm going to do it again right here. Yep, success is mine. I am a happy girl. There may be a little more paint than I was anticipating, but since it's only dribbles at this point, I'm not unhappy with any of that. I want some more red. Excuse me, red-orange. I want the top to let me... Yes, okay. So let's go ahead. What do we want to do? We want to put some gold in there. I want to put some gold in here. This is actually turning out pretty nice. I'm pretty happy. I got 6 minutes left. I like that turquoise, but I like the Prussian blue just as much. And I want to keep the eye moving down to the end, and that's cool. Not only that, I'm going to get funky. Yes, that does not bother me. Since I like orange and pink together quite a bit, maybe that's the ticket. That's kind of pretty. Let's just go right off the canvas. I suppose I can always come right back in. Something else. I'm not sure what that something else is going to be quite yet. I'm not unhappy about most of this. A few things that are anomalous are okay. Change it up, draw the eye around, make it interesting. I think maybe one more layer of black down here. And maybe some white also. Excuse me, can you like Excuse me! Just don't really want to share his conversation with you. You can't really blame me. No idea what that was about. I may not even want to know what that was about. So that's pretty cool so far. I may want to add a couple more things to this end. And I've got, wow! Hello, microbursts! I'm liking the dragging of the spatula to create the points, especially when it's not any more exact than anything else is. And the variation in the colors is cool. I am touching up my end with, like I said, the various colors that are on the spatula, and that's kind of working. It might be beginner's luck. You may have an easier time after having watched me do this than I am having. I'm going to clean off my little spatula. I like this. Oh, that's not really clean. Remember that you're being heard! He's an enthusiastic chatter. That's why I love it. He's just generally enthusiastic about life. It's a great thing about a partner until you're making a movie in the backyard and he answers the phone. Okay, that wasn't perfect. I want some magenta in there, but I'll settle for red because my red is very magenta. And I am just about done. And I'm not minding that things aren't as pointed as I was hoping that they would be. I got a couple of places I wouldn't mind adding a little bit of paint. But other than that, dots aside, and not keeping up with my spatula cleaning necessity, I think I'm going to let myself have a little more white over here. And I'm very tempted. I mean, I could definitely do some stuff that would be interesting to me. When the paint is thicker and you're pouring the paint, a lot of times you'll lose a stripe like that black. Boy, there's a lot of stuff flying in the air. But I think the paint is just thin enough for me to be able to keep it. I like that gold stripe so much, I'm going to do it again. And now that I've tried to make points and keep points, I don't think I'm going to work as hard at it anymore. Hope this is not a mistake. Alright, we got 2 minutes left to remind you of anything I want to tell you. I don't mind that yellow actually. Just tapping it ever so slightly. Trying not to make mud or brown or whatever. Yellow mud. Yellow mud and 2 minutes. Okay, so shop my Amazon link to help me out and no added cost to you, where you can find the spatulas and all kinds of other cool stuff. Check out my Teespring line. You can click on any of the items on there and they will bring you to my store to show you all the stuff that I've created so far. Everything that you do, every purchase you make helps me out a little bit. I don't make all the profit, but I make some and it helps. Which reminds me, thank you to all the contributors who have kept me painting in the studio. You're invaluable, and anybody who contributes is probably going to automatically be entered into a contest where you might win one of 3 paintings if I draw your name. I'm going to try and run it once a month, and you can